Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. I am really glad you're here today because spring is upon us and I can't help but feel optimistic that as the days get warmer and the light stays out longer, we all get to be outside more, we get to be with each other and get excited about some of the spring makeup that we can choose from. I have fallen head over heels in love with this Esum palette called Harmony. And I've been dying to use it, and I've been waiting for you guys. I did some swatches so that they would be nice, because you guys know I suck at swatching. But going down from here to here are the 15 shades that just speak summer. Spring, summer, flowers, bright colors outside. And these, interestingly enough, are all mattes. However, Esum has done a fantastic job of putting together these amazing palettes, and we will be borrowing some sparkle because they have to have a little bit. So we are going to go over the Esum palette today. I have a couple of the brand new lipsticks from Chanel, from the Rouge Allure. These are so beautiful. These are the Rouge Allure Velvets, and I've picked two out that I think are going to be beautiful. I'm also going to be talking about one of the new blushes from Chanel, and the color, it hasn't rubbed off yet, Purple Energy. I'm feeling like a lot of purple energy today. I have some sparkle, some lip gloss here, lots of stuff to look at. So let's start with these swatches because these colors are incredible. If you look at them, they are vibrant without being overpowering. And I feel like that's sort of a thing that I've noticed about the Esum palettes. They're not trendy. I mean, there's beautiful on-trend tones here, but I feel like no matter what year this is, these shades are always going to be classics. And I feel like that's one of Esum's, it's one of the things that they do really, really well. This is called the Harmony palette. It's the number 3. It's the Artistry palette, number 3 Harmony. It says, working in perfect harmony, this poetic collection features 15 beautiful matte pigments, all housed in a sleek magnetic palette. This melody of hues from soft peach, poppy, and buttercup to hibiscus, marigold, saffron, and orchid is designed to bring a soft transition to a structured look with an ethereal wash of color for eyes and cheeks. Our unique formula for matte pigments incorporates a rich shea butter to ensure a skin conditioning based and smooth long-wearing application, ideal for use around the eye and face, but not the immediate eye area. This technically is a pressed pigment palette. All of their products are vegan, cruelty-free, talc-free, and we all know that they have developed neat things, especially for makeup artists. So if you haven't seen one of these palettes before, first of all, for somebody like me who gets in trouble for packing too much when I go on vacation, I want you to look at how thin this is and how protected it is. This case slides off like this all the way. You turn this around and the top becomes the bottom, and you have your shades to hold on to, and you can do somebody else, you can do yourself. But these colors, you guys, I mean, holy, I had to get some inspo, so I picked out a shirt, and we're going to kind of like base everything on this. I know there's been a lot of blue this year, but you know what? These tones are just spectacular. And I'm going to show you some of their other palettes today as well. So they started in 2011 and they were offering curated professional makeup artist and makeup enthusiast collections. But they've been around since 2011. And look at me, I'm trying to push my phone to close the Esum palette. Yeah. Okay, I'm still working on getting that extra hour of sleep back. So, what do you guys think? I mean, first of all, these are my swatches, which is like, hi, I'm like the worst swatcher. I never know where to swatch. It's all new to me. I used to swatch on this part of my arm, but holding it up like this is so weird. At least like this, you can kind of see what's going on. So I love how these are grouped together in threes, and you can see in the palette here, and I'm going to put it up here behind me so that you can have your eye on it the whole time. So I love how these are grouped in little families because there's something about a really cohesive color, group that makes these bigger palettes feel more, I guess, comfortable and more organized. There are some people that, do their palettes in all different ways, and you can have different quads and things. I think this is really nice and simple. I like how the adjacent colors are, complementary, but not going in exactly the same vein. And we've got sections of these different colors, and just the vibrancy it's something to look at. I mean, truly smooth, and just like they said, shea butter, they go onto your fingers. So let me do a little darker. I mean, just look at how incredibly smooth these are, and just so you can see what the swatches would look like on contact. They really do have the vibrancy. It's just that I stink at these swatches, and I wanted to do right by them, I wanted them to be something that can be like a spring fling. But now I'm going to wipe them off so I don't get them all over me. I'm also today going to be sharing the new Refine Mascara. It's actually called the Lash Sculpt. And I'm just using Bioderma, you guys, by the way. And they have, I don't know if they've started making the pump again or if there are just a lot of them left, kind of floating around. But I just bought a new one with the pump, and it wasn't bad. I think it was $16 or $17. And you can refill now, I think, at Walgreens. I've seen them. So anyway, I was kind of bummed when they discontinued that. And so I'm really glad it's back. Okay, so Esum, you guys. I'm going to show you some of their other palettes. And I think, it's pretty obvious to me that this row right here is going to be kind of the most complimentary. I might use a few of the ones on the last row, but I think these are going to be like the main part of my look. These are so beautiful. I can't, seriously, they're just so pretty that I can't even believe they're all matte. And I'm saying that because it's like, I just did 2 all matte palettes. But if you haven't seen these yet, this is their first palette. This is their Balance palette. From that one, they did an exact shimmer that you can go off of with complementary colors for that, but they're complementary all the way around. The one I'm thinking about using today, though, is this one. because I love that top row of toppers, and I think that the purple will be really, really pretty, and maybe some pink with it. Kind of combine the two. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see what it's like when we get there. I can't make any promises. We're going to do the new lipsticks, but I'm also going to share with you the Esum lip palette and how we could go about using that. So if this sounds good to you, this is the kind of stuff that we do on my channel. We're going to be looking at makeup, playing with makeup, talking about makeup. I think so much of what I watch is like, let me see the new stuff. Let me see the new stuff. And it starts to make me like a little crazy with all the new stuff coming in. And I just feel like people want to get a hold of their collections and use them and enjoy them also. So I want to do kind of a push and pull. I don't always want to be showing you the latest thing, even though this is a new release. We're doing some new releases with this, but I pulled out some things that we've had for a while. Brushes that I'm going to be using today, there's a couple from Esum that they came with the palette. I have the W23 and the S33, and this is what they look like. So we're going to try those out. And I've got some brushes from Singe Beauty that I'm going to be using. I've got some Angie Hot and Flashy ones from BK. I've got some Singe Beauty, did I say that? I've got a rougher. Got some Sonia G. So we've got lots of brushes to use. And I have a special blush that I think I'm going to be putting on today with the other one. So fun stuff. I get very passionate about fun makeup because I feel like a lot of the time we're just like throwing things on and like trying to like look less tired, but getting ready to go somewhere is still kind of fun, you know? It's when you have that new lipstick to grab, or you're excited to use an eyeshadow, or you're thinking about a combination that you're doing. I love that stuff. And I just don't think we do enough of it. So we're going to get started with this palette. I want to pull out, this is the original. This is the #1, the Balance palette. And I just want to take like this neutral color up here to just cover my lids. For foundation, shocking absolutely no one, I am still 100% obsessed with the Mob Beauty foundation. They're amazing. I have it on right now. My skin looks so fresh. I don't feel super wrinkly. I did my zip a little while ago, like early this morning, a couple hours ago. I'm feeling like, you know, a little tighter. All is well in the world. All right, so what I want to do is I want to put some of this eyeshadow just across my eye just to get a nice smooth canvas. I did use the Rare Beauty today to prime my eyes. And I'm just going to go into this very soft matte color. And I'm just going to pat this on to the mobile lid first. I want to make sure that we have a nice smooth surface to work on for these beautiful brights that are going to be going on. And I always feel like it's best to sort of prime your lids, and you can use a color for this. It doesn't have to be something that's like white or beige all the time. This is leaning a little bit mauve, which is fine. It's got like almost like a, you know, it's in the purple family type of thing. I just think that it adds a little something something. And a little trick is just to kind of bring that out a little bit because you want this area to be primed also. This is also really good real estate in here. I don't want to make this too pigmented, but just any palette that you want to take out to do that. You don't need to overthink it. All right, so we're going to do eyes first, and then we'll see how cheeks fit in. But I feel like I just need a little bit of blush for right now. I'm going to go in first with this incredible shade from Phytosurgeons that I hope they pull out again. It would be fantastic. It looks like it's going to be hard to wear. It is anything but hard. I'm going to bounce this on my face. I always get nervous because the color is so vibrant, and it's like I know these blend out. I know that I love these blushes so, so much. I mean, look at that color. I think Fervor would be good during this if you didn't get a chance to get his grape color. But I think it always just, there's something about blush. I've been looking at myself in my videos. I look dead. I am done looking dead. It is spring. I am springing. I am not letting it get yucky out again. Like, I'm not letting weather bother me. I'm sorry if it's loud today. I have the window open. It's delightful. Absolutely wonderful. I feel like I'm like emerging from my cocoon from the winter. I don't know if you guys feel that way, but I look forward to the nice months here in Chicago. All right, so I have the palette over here. So I'm going to take the lightest shade in this purple group, and I'm going to dab this ever so gently because I really want to build slowly, the Angie Hot and Flashy A503. And I'm just going to go up against that brow bone, not all the way, just about to here. And I just want to take this, I'm going to take it a little bit straight over here because this area right here is where my eye juts out. So I want to make it look smoother, like this part is not falling. I just wanted to put a nice little wash on this top part. Just start nice and light and easy. And you can bring it out. What a pretty color. Now I'm going to look in the mirror right now, and I'm going to look straight on so that my eyes are open, because when my eyes are open and not looking down, I want to see that the eyeshadow goes a little bit above where my open eye is so that this part is showing, and I want to kind of start to build out that shape over here. And I just do that by starting to take that color out a little bit. Here we go. So pretty. I mean, it's already pretty. It's just like, purples are really hard to formulate. And the thing that I've noticed most about Esum is that their palettes are super consistent. Like, you really don't get a dud in the bunch. And I wrote that on one of the reviews that I wrote because I've tried so many of their products. And it's true. Like, there are just so many colors, and they all work, which is crazy. I'm going to take this little EO one from Singe Beauty, and I'm going to go into the second purpley color, the middle one. I'm going to tap this off because I want to do a really slow build. And with this middle color, I want to start to build on an angle going in the front. So I'm not putting this on the whole mobile lid. I'm going off the top here and then straight out. So I want to have like a really nice sort of cat looking shape. And these Singe Beauty brushes from Angelica Newquist are just so nice to work with. They're vegan, but they feel like you're using a brush that would pick up the way that natural hair does, which is just something I really appreciate. So you can see, like, it's really easy to coast into these, even though the color looks like it's going to, like, bite you when it comes out. It really doesn't. It's sort of, you have to sort of coax it out of the palette. And I just love, like, a purpley eye, especially with green. It's just really a pretty color. All right, so behind that, I'm feeling like I might want to take that color again. Okay, I'm going back to that color that I went into at the beginning, and I just want to put that right above where I'm making my little shape. Just to have like a little bit of negative space, almost, you know, like that kind of idea. There we go. I want to leave some intrigue for the sparkles that we'll be adding. Okay, I'm going to try one of their brushes. So this is a little bit stiffer, which will be really good on my winged area that I want to pack on some stuff. And this seems like a really nice blending brush, so we will use both of these. So this one's the W23 from Esum, and I'm going to go into the deepest color in my row now. And I'm just literally going to tap it onto the brush, and then I'm going to tap it off, and I just want to start to build out the corner here. And again, making sure that that color goes up above when my eye is open. This is such a vibrant, fun color. You know, this is just a really nice thing to do, like after there's just been so much pink and so much blue. To have these like purpley tones is just so nice. I can't wait to plant. In Chicago, we sort of have a rule, though, that you can't plant before Mother's Day because you can still get a freeze. I mean, we've had a weird winter, and I'm not complaining. I think it's almost 70 degrees here today. But something's not right with our weather right now. I love this color. I love the way this is going on. I am not getting any fallout for those of you who are like me and do your base before you do your eyes. I'm going to go into the middle shade now with the A504 again. No, A503. And just sort of see if we can start to fluff out the crease a little bit. This is such a soft and easy brush to use. I just love it. So I've got this up against my brow bone, making sure I'm going across over here. Same over here. What I try to do is make those look like they're the same amount of falling down, because this side's worse. I sleep on my side over here. So this one's not as bad. Okay, so once I get color on like this, I want a nice soft blending brush. Yeah, this will do. I don't even want to put anything on it. Let me just blend away here. Kind of connect it with that bottom part, because that's what we're going to be going for eventually, where this part is going to connect over here. This brush gives you a lot of control. This is the T4 from Sonia G that recently came out. Not the last one, but the one before that. Wow, this is really pretty. Okay, I think we're going to go even darker on the dark colors. We're going to try out our new brush. This is the W23. And I'm going into that deeper purple. And I'm going to go right here and just pack this onto like the corner of my eye. We'll go to this side. Just packing that on. And I'm taking it a little bit above the fold. Just making sure that we have that. Just evening things out, taking a look again with my eyes open. Okay, we got a lot of pigment here now, so I want to do a little bit of blending, big blending. This is a Weighing Gas 04, and it's got nothing on it. And I am just blending what I've done to just get everything to be not harsh, no lines, just beautiful color blooming on the eyes. See how pretty that is though, like to do one family of colors? It's so interesting to me because when I think about like pretty makeup, I always think about sparkles. But when you see a matte look like this and you're getting to be my age, it's a little refreshing to see just a matte, what it can do. Now this is the lightest color again. I think this is so beautiful. I'm going to take my finger because I love fingers, you guys, and I'm going to go into that second shade, and I just want to take that up a little higher than where I was packing on the color so that those kind of blend together. We're going to do the lower lash line after we do mascara. I might have to change my mind on what mascara we're doing. Oh, this is going to be a nice blending brush. Perfect. See, I'm coming up and out. Just zoom you in a little more. So this is what we have right now. And I think it's so pretty. I'm going to want to add like another color at some point, but I haven't decided what that is yet. It's going to really depend on the sparkles that we pick. This is like the prettiest rainbow palette I've ever seen. Like, it's just fun. That's just fun in a palette. Like this you can just use and go to town with on anything. And you have every color family, so you can create whatever it is that you want to create, which I just love. And some of these colors are really hard to do, and they've managed to make them all work beautifully. I love that. Okay, we need to curl my lashes because I always forget if I don't do it before I get crazy here. This is the wrapper. I go between this one and the Surat, which I want to grab. This rougher one apparently comes in different sizes now for different eye shapes. So if you've had trouble finding one, I would check that out. I like to do it beforehand because I like to see what it's going to look like. And also just to see how my lashes are holding a curl that day. We need some eyeliner. And I gotta use my favorite Chanel. This is the Stylo Ombre Contour in Rouge Noir. You guys, this is a fabulous eyeshadow. It's a fabulous eyeliner. I love it for tight lining. And I love to tight line inside the eye. I think I'm going to save this for another day because I think we need some drama. And this is more for a no makeup look. So we're going to go into this, and it's a really pretty aubergine color. And I really like going this way to tight line because my waterline it's big. And if I get some nice deep color of some kind, either a brown or a black or a dark eggplant color like this, it really makes my eyelashes look thicker, more dense, like I have more eyelashes than I really have. They are growing back. I would not stop using Ronde Lash again. Just can't. Okay. Now, this may transfer into the lower lash line. And what I do is I wait until this is kind of like set down because it does set down. And then I will wipe the bottom, and I want to show you what I want to do with that. Okay, we're going to pick out some sparkles. I'm very excited. So we're going to hold these up. That pink could be beautiful. I mean, I could like do like a total complementary color too if I wanted to. Like that yellow would be really pretty. We could even go into the blue. Kind of want to start with the lighter pink. And I need this. Let's start with this. I need this. I need this on a very controlled brush. I'll put the palette up here so you can see which shade I have. But I love to add a little bit of shimmer color. Just like where like my eye is not perfect because I feel like it blurs the area. Could be wrong, but these, it's not like this is emphasizing texture. It's more of, you know, confusing. I like to confuse people with my makeup. This is so beautiful. I'm dead. Like, it's so fun when you try great makeup, and there has been so much good makeup lately. I'm going to try their blending brush. Ooh, that's nice. It's a lot of control. Ooh, that's a good fluffer. But there's just been so much good makeup lately. Like, so little of it has been awful. And to be honest with you, I am making my channel. Obviously, I want to review the things that you guys want to see. But if I'm not feeling it with how I think a product is going to be, like everybody had the Louboutin foundation. It's not me. I'm not a full face of makeup, full beat kind of a gal. I want to look as cute as possible. I want to accentuate the things that are, you know, things that I like. And I want to kind of take away from the things that aren't. And right now, this is just looking so, my shirt with this. I love this. Okay. Yay. All right, we're going to take this brush because I want to see if this can hold water to my trusty 21 instead of going in with my finger. Okay, I'm going to do the pink first. And I just took a small amount, and I'm going to start by adding right into the center. Now I'm going to take my finger. I think I like fingers better. I'll place the product again with the brush just because I did. But I think I like fingers better when it's like this sparkly. I just feel like this is too daredevilish for me. Like I'm not this brave. In fact, I'm going in. I can control this. I think fingers are amazing. I don't want this to get too pink. I want to keep that beautiful purple that we have going too. So it's like a rosy purple. Like I used, like this row, but I want to get into here. And I think this is the gateway. We're going to take a little shimmer. This shimmer I'm going to do past the pink. This is so pretty. Twinkles. Ooh, I like this side. This sort of got like iridescent looking now, which is really interesting because to see a warm purple with iridescent is kind of different. I wanted this to be a little bit different. All right, I am going to go back into this palette because I just don't want to lose any of this beautiful pure color that we have. And I just want to tap again. Just some up and out. That's pretty. I feel like I need to go on top of the pink with purple. I think it's like more of the vibe. I think this is so beautiful. I'm like, it's like jewelry for your eyes. Look at how beautiful this is. I mean, hi spring, I'm ready for you. There's so many pretty colors in here. I think I want to do something fun on the lower lash line. I'm going to leave this open. We're going to put on lots and lots and lots of mascara right now from Victoria Beckham. This is the Vast Lash. It's sort of a tubing formula. This doesn't come off in the tubes like her other one does, which I love for like daytime. But when I'm doing lash, I'm doing this because I don't wear false lashes unless I just stick a couple in. So, and that's like for like a wedding or something. I am actually wiggling and blinking at the same time. And it's how I'm going to get this and turning this like as I go. And my lashes are going to start to look incredibly fanned out and very long and dark, which is the whole idea. And the really fun thing about this mascara is that with warm water, it's gone. It's like there are so many of these volumizing and lengthening mascaras that are so hard to take off. This one is a breeze. Okay, I always dink myself. I know we've probably talked about this. I have arthritis, and I do dink myself, and the whole thing that you have to do when you get mascara on you, no matter how much you want to do something with it, you got to leave it there until it dries. So we're all going to just look at it. Sorry about my arm on this one. I have not yet figured out a way to do my mascara without blocking. So I'm wiggling and blinking and turning. Blinking into the mascara is like the best way to make sure that you're getting a coating on your lashes. Like the whole lash. You can spread them around. You just have to do this all when it's wet. I have to pull this one apart a little bit. Dog was over here this morning with me while I was cleaning and doing some little odds and ends. And there's just golden retriever hair everywhere. Okay, I'm like living dangerously, but I gotta do the lower lashes. Okay. So I know that this look is just beautiful the way this is. Like, I love it. I want to take some of the Chanel, I love the name of this, Purple Energy. I need some purple energy. What about you? These are the #1 to Chanel, so you can get these at Ulta. But this is such a pretty, warm purple, and watch what it does on the skin. You think it's going to be super deep, but it's not. I do, however, want this to kind of go all together because I think this look right here is so pretty. How like the eye sort of goes into the cheek. My face eats blush. It's crazy. I have to put a lot of blush on at the beginning. And I love it near my eye anyway because I love to do like a really high up blush. That is just, oh, I love it. Love it. I think what I want to do, instead of just doing a matte on the bottom, I think I want to do like that purple. That deep indigo color. And because I know that this is a shimmer that is going to have fallout and it's probably going to be hard to do, I'm going to see how this picks up. I want to make sure that we're using the right brush here before we make a big mistake. Brushes can like make or break you. It's such a crazy thing to think about, but they have that power. Okay, I'm going to use this tiny pencil brush from Wayne Goss #5. And I'm doing it, you guys. I'm going into this blue purple so that I stay with the blue theme that everybody has going right now, just with a little bit. Tapping off, because this is where you're going to get a little fallout, being the lady who wants to put shimmer on the bottom. Okay, well, this is Esum, so you don't have to worry about that. I mean, come on, you guys. The shades are so creamy that I'm not even getting the fallout that you would get normally. Like, I'm not even being that careful this time. I love that. I might want to do some of that on the top too. Oh, that's so pretty. What should we do in the inner corner though? That's like It should be like a little fun dash of color. I'm going to do this light blue. Just to have a little luminosity. I'm going to put a little blue and a little of this purple. And then we're going to clean up that mascara. So the way that we clean up the mascara is with this. And if you have glitter all over your face, this works too. These things are worth their weight in gold. Okay. Didn't do too bad. Give myself like a B. Oh, I love that lower lash line, and I think I want to blend it in now with the lightest color over here. So beautiful. I think I'm going to go in with the mid-tone. This is just a half fan brush, just to soften and really kind of use that color. I think I'm going to smoke that out and, I mean, do this on the top also. I just remember, like, when it would start to get warm outside and you were growing up and the teachers would give you like extra recess. When I was a teacher, we did that quite a bit because we had no air conditioning and like the kids were melted by lunch. So I did a lot of outdoor science and reading and stuff. Okay, I love this. I think I want a little of that dark color on my upper lash line. So this is still that great little pencil brush we got. I'm wondering if I should go in with the light color first to just put here. Just so we know like where to stop, because that middle is so pretty. Okay, and then just at the end over here, I'm going to use that purple again. Just kind of smudge it out. I don't care for a wing on me. I'm done winging. I like a wingish. I like it to sort of wing out. Let me go into this blue. Sort of wing out, but not be a wing. Like I want the shape, but I don't want the hassle. I don't want to deal with my wrinkles and folds and everything's not even and just dealing with all that when you can just, I'm going to show you a really cool trick right now. You just kind of pull out the color that you want. Doesn't really matter where it's going at this point, as long as it's not too high this way. Too high this way is fine. This is like so fun. I love it. Okay, I love this. All right, so these are my favorite Q-tips from Ulta. They're the Ulta brand dual tipped cotton applicators. You guys, they're amazing. I was like standing in line one day and they were taking so long. I was like, oh, those are kind of neat. I'll give those a try. They're great for cleaning up under the eye. They're great for if you want to do eyeshadow on somebody and you don't want to like cross-contaminate if you're a person who's doing other people's makeup. What I use these for is to give myself a little eye lift. So the first time I go with the flat side, and just sort of clean up a little bit. And then I take this sharpened one and I really look. And wind up pulling out a little wing. Without even trying. And because we're relaxed when we're doing it, it just works. You've got the shape, you've got everything that you could possibly want. I'm loving this. Can you guys see how beautiful this is? I mean, Gorgeous. And I know, like, when you look at your eye when you're done, I'm going to take a little more of this bluish color. This really turned into the purple blue look from the purple pink look. That's okay. That's what makeup does to you. It makes you like try new things and do new stuff, and I'm 100% all for it. Spontaneity and creativity with a plan. That's like everything covered. There's a million of these out. Just some kind of a lavender iridescent highlighter. I'm going to go on first with my Chanel Lawless. And I'm just going to dab over here to get a little of that purpley blue luminosity. Very pretty. I think I'm going to take out something a little special today. Okay, I went into the fancy drawer. Whenever these were on sale for like the past couple of years, I've been picking up these Clé de Peau. Sorry if I'm blinding you. I'll hold it like this. These highlighters. You think they're going to be really sparkly because they have like an overspray. But all I do is I do like the most gentle ever touch. And then I just pat a little of it on. And it just gives you a really beautiful highlight that's got like luminosity to it, which I love. Lips. I'm going to open up their lip palette, but I really wanted to use this new Chanel. I'm going to use the new Chanel today. I'm going to start with it. Okay, so they did all these Rouge Allure velvets, and they all have different times. And I took out 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock because I wanted to see what the differences were. These are so beautiful. They have the Chanel logo with the matte white and the black writing, and then there's CCs on the top that you push and it comes out, and then the name of the color is on the other end. This is 5 o'clock, and that is not a Michelle color in any situation that's not completely sheared out. Then we're going to look at 6 o'clock, which I think is like a much more mellow kind of a purple. Well, this is the right tone, but we're going to do it our way. The other color that I was looking at was my Wisteria. Is this Wisteria? No, this is Ametrine from Linda Hallberg. Okay, that is what I want. I want that with a little bit of this. So I'm going to go in first with this beautiful balm, but first I'm going to line. And I'm not using a nude liner for this, you guys, because there's just too much like fun color going on here. I don't think that my lips need to be super magnified. I'm overlining just at the bottom and at the top a little bit. Going down. It'll be right. So that is a pretty liner. These are from the Sephora collection. So these are going to be 30 off for the sale, guys. This one is called Bellflower. These are my favorite lip liners. They really are. They're so easy. They have a sharpener on them. They're You don't need a sharpener with you. I mean, like they can make the end sharper. Okay, I'm going to take this lipstick, the one that is the bright purple, and I am going to use my ring finger because it's the, like, not a very strong finger. And then I'm going to take a lot of this. I'm taking a very small amount, and I'm going to dot it. And kind of create a bit of a stain. Like that. And the color is magnificent. You don't have to go in full pigment to get something out of a lipstick. And then this is going to be a cooler tone for like the middle. To give it kind of that ombre effect. And then what you can do is go back to your highlighter. It's a great way to add shimmer. People, it's like these are so versatile, and people think they have to use them for one thing. Wait till you see. Okay, this is my lips now. And that's with two little doobadoos of some fun Chanel balm. All right, so I am going to punch up the blush a little bit because I'm me. And look at how this foundation just looks like it belongs here. I am going to sculpt just slightly. I'm going to use the lighter color from Victoria Beckham. I think it's called Travertine. Yeah. I just want to make sure that we have like a little definition here. These go a very, very long way. And I'm just using my fingers. The warmth of my fingers. I just want to just get a little definition back here. I don't need a lot. And then I just want to do a little bit of my jaw. I was debating on whether or not I was going to do this, but it's kind of turning into the glam central over here. I like how I was like, I don't want to do something like that. And I start playing with the color. I'm like, I want to do something like that. I'm a bad influence. I'm not. Once your child leaves for college, it's like all bets are off, right? All right, I love fluffing things out at the end here. I love this beautiful transition that we have. This is like 80s, and it's just fun. And I almost died yesterday. My sister sent me on Instagram, and I need other people to do with this. Let me just find what she sent me, because I was like, that's not nice to do to somebody right at bedtime. So it's called Hit Songs of the Past. I don't want to get bonged. And they have songs that are like turning 50 years old, such as Waterloo by ABBA. Can't Get Enough of Your Love, Babe, but Barry White, he's on here. And it's Instagram, so they can have the songs. And Sweet Home Alabama is going to be 50 years this year. I'm like, this is, you cannot make me feel this old before bed. Like, things went really fast. No Woman, No Cry, Bob Marley. You know, he's my person. 50 years. I don't understand. I really just don't. All right, you guys, I think we have the finished look. I didn't really get a whole lot of transfer from the Victoria Beckham, and I think I'm just going to leave it. It's not red. I used my Lumify drops, and it really makes the waterline light, if you want to, if it's sitting here, I'll do it. Okay, it is. Victoria Beckham makes a liner for the waterline. And it's something you want to keep off of the mascara. So I often put it on before. As you can see, there's a slight brightening that you get. I usually just do it to like cover up redness. But right now I've got a little bit of purple in there. I kind of like it. This is so like 80s. Put on some of this lavender lip gloss from, gotta do it with my finger, I don't want to ruin it. Oh, I'm digging this in a huge way. Esum rocked the house. So let's talk through this. I didn't use their lips today, but I will. So this is beyond gorgeous. And you can come up with so many different looks. You don't have to be a complete freak like me and go wild. You can do a wash of color and just keep things really mellow and springy and pretty. And I'll do some more looks with this so that we can do that. I needed to have a little fun today. I'm sorry. It's so nice out. These are like run, don't walk. And I don't say that about things, but these sparkles are so, they don't show a lot of texture and you get a lot of really pretty sparkle. And I just don't have any fallout. Like, I just don't. There's just none. It's crazy. Crazy. So this one is called Elevate. But look at this. Like, this is 3 palettes. Like, I could go on vacation and be like, I hardly took any of my makeup. Look. These are awesome. And they're stable. And they're just nice to have on the table. And you always know where the lid is. And everyone has mirrors. It's like, it's the perfect setup. So what else is on my face is the Mob Beauty Pink Powder. I'm going to go underneath my eyes just to give myself a last little brightening touch. Because I'm obsessed with this powder and I hate powder, which is kind of a funny thing, but I would love it. Oh yeah. I feel like I need an inner corner highlight that's got more pizzazz. I need it to be like almost white. Let me look. Oh, cream might be better because it won't be quite as harsh. Okay, if I put any more makeup on, I'm going to have to start dancing to 80 songs downstairs. I got to tell you, though, sometimes a neutrals girl just likes to play with color. All right, we're going to break everything down. Guys, the Mob Beauty Powder and the Ceramide Cream Foundation are... they're unbelievable. And I don't feel like I have anything on my skin. Like, you know how at the end of the day you get home and you're so sick of having your makeup on that like you can't wait to like take everything off and throw your bra and just whatever else has to come off, and like you can't wait to take off your face makeup because it's just bugging you. You don't feel that with this. It is comfortable, it lasts, it doesn't show extra lines, there is no settling at all. I'm going to say this and I'm not going to believe it. This is the most blurring of any of the ones that I've tried. And I will say the Prada does a beautiful job with blurring. This one has more of an adjustable finish. You can go much more sheer or full coverage, whereas that's sort of like kind of like medium-ish. And then I love the Radiant Dewy Foundation from Qtip. This has been a favorite for a while because it is just so beautiful and so blurring on the skin. It's lightweight, but you can get, I'm just showing you, I'm like covering up a swatch. You can get like some coverage on that if you want to, which is really interesting for a cushion foundation. It shears out also. Like, I don't like to wear it thick, but like, let's say you have like a lot of sun damage in one place or whatever, you can, you know, spot conceal what you aren't into. All right, so what we used and what I loved. The Esum palette, obviously, these are a huge hit for me. I love them. I think they're versatile. I think they don't take up a lot of space. I can count on every shade to work. Like, there's no duds in the group. I used all kinds of crazy colors and shimmers and stuff, and it's not down my face. That's a huge thing. I love putting on like a little purple iridescence and then pulling out one of my little secret pleasure things that I don't know, I have to pick them up. Like, they're just, when they're on sale, it's a good time to pick them up because I will not pay full price for those. These new lipsticks from Chanel that are limited edition with the times, you guys, these are beautiful. I can't believe that I took that deep purple and it's wonderful like this. How can you go wrong? Sephora collection, we're going to talk about this before the sale, but you guys, everybody gets 30 off, no matter what level you're at. So Sink or Swim is my favorite nude. This is like my favorite pinky one, and I'll share like my other favorite nude ones and stuff. I love my brushes that I used today. The Angie Hot and Flashy, the Wayne Goss. We mixed it up with the Esum, and we had a rougher brush that we used, some Sonia G, and some Singe Beauty. Like, hi, I've got a lot of brushes sitting here. Our sparkles were beautiful. I love this mascara because it is just drama central. And that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and letting me go a little crazy with color. Who doesn't want to do that? I mean, it's spring. I'm going to go take my dog for a walk with my full... This is me in full glam. I mean, full funky glam. Like, this is not me normally going out like for dinner, like I would be in a very neutral look. So I think it's really fun. And makeup should be fun. You know, like, we have so much stress. And I feel like self-care includes doing things to make yourself happy. It's not just like going for a massage or doing your skincare. It's how you treat yourself. And if we're not taking care of ourselves, we can't take care of other people. And I know you guys out there are taking care of people the way that I am right now. It's weird when you get to be, you know, this age, this like middle weird time, because our parents have gotten much older and they need us. Our kids have gotten older, but they still need us, and they definitely need our money. So it's just this weird, like, how did we become the ruling class grown-ups? That's some of the things that I'm going through right now. So to counteract that, together with some other things that are going on right now, it's just fun to play with makeup. Before I take off my makeup, like take it off, I'll take something off. I'll try things, you know, I'll sit down for a few minutes, try some colors, try some techniques, see what I can do, watch a little video, see if I want to create it, look at red carpet looks, see if I can get that look. Sound off down below. What do you like to do to play with makeup? Do you like to do the eye? Is it more of a lip thing for you? Are you into the cheek, the highlighter? Do you do it? Do you do the whole darn thing just like I did? Which is okay too. I want to know what you do for self-care. I want to know if you guys would like to see what my self-care Sunday looks like for skincare. Probably time for us to do a little skincare update. And I definitely need to do some more of Will I Buy It. I have a lot of stuff that's just like things that I've bought that keep coming, and I want to make sure that I'm keeping you guys up to date on all the releases. You can go to Shop My Shelf anytime and make your purchases there through my links, which helps this channel. I'm going to put the money back in so I can buy more stuff and we can have more fun and make more videos. So that's a really cool thing. And we're starting to get really close to 1,000 people. And then I just need a few more watch hours and we can go live and we can start doing all kinds of fun things on the channel. It's a lot of work to get there, like the little engine that could. So if you haven't subscribed yet, we would love to have you join the family. And if you have subscribed, can you go tell a couple friends to just come watch a video and see if they vibe and would like to hang out? Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you guys are having a really beautiful spring day, and I will see you all very soon. Mwah. Take care. Bye.